Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Buffalo Sabres Be a GM. When we left off, I wanted to make that quick adjustment, so I already did that. As you saw, I was backing out of that menu. So let's get into things here. Let's sim the rest of the season. We're gonna got the trade deadline coming up soon. You guys like the trades. You like what we saw. Some of you didn't necessarily like that we traded again, but it is what it is. We haven't been winning, and we needed to find a way to win. It looks like that's happening now, which I really like. We've got a strong opponent here in the Edmonton Oilers. We've got 28 wins and 16 losses and a 7-2 victory over the Edmonton Oilers. Sam Reinhart now at 37 assists. In the last 3 games, he's got 4 assists. Good for him. Good for him. I like that. That means that's the type of performance. Those are the type of performances that get you into the leaderboards. Minnesota up next. They're just above 500. They're now with our competitive lineup. Oh, 5-1 loss. I was going to say now with our competitive lineup, we should be able to pull out a victory there, but... well, that proved to be otherwise. Here's Vancouver. They're a weak team, and a 5-0 win against Vancouver. Travis Konecny notches 2 goals there. I'm surprised he's the goal scorer on his line. I guess he has to be. There he is again, getting some goals. Travis Konecny. He has to be with Lucic, a good physical forward. You know what? Him and Simmons probably create so much space for Konecny. It's Konecny. I got to get that down, man. Jonas Brodin for a first and a first. That's an interesting contract. Jonas Brodin is really high overall. He's 91 overall, 27 years old. He puts up 47 points so far this year. He's a left winger. He's a left-handed shooter. It's an interesting notion to have him. Now, it would cost us a first and a first. Would they be interested in taking back a defenseman? They wouldn't want Falk, and they don't want Shattenkirk, because I'd be willing to deal one of these guys. Because Justin Falk is 28 years old. I would be willing to deal Shattenkirk to them if they wanted him. They don't want him, though. Because they're similar players. I'd be willing to deal Kevin Shattenkirk in return for Brodin and a first next year. I would do that deal. Actually, that's actually a really good deal, man. These two and Shattenkirk? There's no way that adds up. That's an unbelievable trade. I think that I'd be dumb not to. I think I'd be dumb not to on this one. And then we could trade Shattenkirk for 2 firsts from somebody else, I think. Wow, this is an interesting change of events, guys. Very interesting. Jonas Brodin, what's his poise like? 82 poise. Offensive awareness 91. He would fit in much better on that top line. Jonas Brodin, boys. I don't think I can say no to this one. I just don't see it. Shattenkirk's not having a great year. He's only 88 overall. And he's a right-handed shooter. Justin Falk is also a right-handed shooter. 89 overall. Man, those two together could be dynamite. They could be dynamite. 27 and 28 years old. I think I'm going to make this trade. Because what's our cap space like? We got 1.8 if we take this on. I'm going to do this trade. Wow, this is unprecedented. 2 firsts for Jonas Brodin, and then I'm going to move Kevin Shattenkirk. I'm going to take this deal. Boom. Unbelievable. That's a fantastic trade. Now we've got an unbelievable defenseman. Hold on. I mean, we could roll like this for a while if we wanted, but I don't want to. I think it's a little excessive. Actually, what do they currently have it going as? Where do they have him? They have Shattenkirk scratched or something? Shattenkirk Falk. They have him scratched, so he hasn't even played a game for us, Brodin. So let's go to GM options and let's trade away Shattenkirk. Trade players. First of all, who's last in the league this year? Maybe we can just trade Shattenkirk for 1 first-round pick, and it'd be the best one. Team standings. Vancouver and Florida are pretty bad, but New York Islanders, Pittsburgh, they're pretty awful too. I mean, that could go for a good pick. Vancouver or Florida. Okay, let's analyze this. Vancouver, Florida are the 2 worst teams in the league, but you've also got Pittsburgh and New York very close in there too. So let's go to Stat Central. Let's go to team standings. We're going to go to points. All right, least in the league. All right, so Florida and Vancouver. Point percentage 43.9 for Vancouver. So they played way more games and have way fewer points. So they're the definitive one. Goals for per game, they're not scoring at all. 2.67. Look at New York, though. 2.51 is what they have. But keep in mind, if I give them a good defenseman, odds are, yeah, look at the difference here. An extra 20? Yeah, an extra 0.20. Yeah, Vancouver's got the worst one, I think, in my opinion. Oh, St. Louis has a pretty shitty one, too. But no, I think that this one's still got the best, or the worst. Power play is only 15.4. Their penalty kill is only 80.1. Oh, that's not bad. 80.1 is not bad. I think Vancouver is the trade guy. I think they're the guys we trade with. So let's go to trade negotiations. This is an unprecedented turn of events. I don't think they're going to want to get rid of the first, so we may have to deal with somebody else. But if we can get a top pick this year, there's a couple of top 10s, and then you get another player like that, Cook. They want to get rid of that first, but the value is too high. I don't think that they're going to want Shattenkirk. They don't want Shattenkirk, and the value is too high. So let's go over to New York. The New York Islanders. They want to get rid of it again. The value is too high. What about Pittsburgh? Are all these guys going to be in the same kind of realm? No, Pittsburgh's is not bad. Pittsburgh's is not bad. All right, so we throw Pittsburgh, and would they take Shattenkirk? They would. Shattenkirk for the first. What's the problem here? Players. It's the players, yeah. So we would have to take back a... Why are they so shit? They got such good players. I don't understand. We give them this, and they're unbelievable. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Hold on. There was Pittsburgh and New York, and then there's also Carolina. Let me go to team I know, another trade video, right? But I didn't expect this. What was it again? Oh, Lord. Carolina. They don't want to get rid of that first either. Okay, let's try Pittsburgh. Let's send them Pittsburgh. Let's send it to Pittsburgh for that first. Shattenkirk. I can't believe we got... where the hell is... What's his name? Brodin. Oh, he's the highest value next to Reinhardt. That's crazy. And he only makes 4.02 for how many years? One more year left. Let's send Shattenkirk their way. Shattenkirk for Pittsburgh's first. And we're going to need to take back a player of low value with a contract. This guy here. There you go. I think that's a good trade. I think they'll do that trade too. Shattenkirk for a first and Wache. Will it go? No. Just sweeten it just a touch is what they want. Let's send them this guy here. Kapadanov and Robitaille. There you go. That's good enough. Will that go through? Boom! There you go. Considered a done deal. Nicely done. That is sweet. I love that. And then maybe Pittsburgh ends up shit in the league. I don't know. It could happen. Let's go coaching options again. Edit lines. We got to do this. Best lines here. We got to change this around. Defense. Now we have Jonas Brodin and Justin Falk on that top pairing. That's insane. And then Dollywall and Yandel, guys. That's a huge increase for us. Minor system. Defense. Good. All right. I like it. Craziness that happened. I can't believe it. All right. Let's see if that helps us win some more. Here we go. Whoop. Pardon me. Bumping my mic and shit. Here we go. Because we're 8 games above 500 now. 63 points. We are pushing for a playoff spot strongly now. And his first game in the lineup, we lose 6-3. Looks like Sam Reinhart scored a couple, though. I don't see us losing for long with Jonas Brodin. Like, he's a great defenseman. Probably one of the best in the NHL at this point at 91 overall. That's insane. There's no defenseman in our organization right now that'll get that good. There's nobody. There's just nobody. And you know what? If Pittsburgh ends up losing a ton, Colin Greening, no. If Pittsburgh ends up losing a ton of games, then we're going to end up with another high pick. Plain and simple. Here's the Rangers. And we beat them too. Scout assignment. First rounder in Russia. Okay, forwards. Now that we're scouting possibly the top 10, we need to find out a little bit more about these guys. So let's scout the WHL for another month. Because we're going to have another top 10 pick, I believe. It's hard to climb out of that basement, man. It really is. I mean, we did it because we had the players, but they may not have the players. I mean, they got Sidney Crosby. It doesn't make any sense. No. Either way, we ended up with a solid pick back in return. We don't have a pick next year until the third round. I'm okay with that. And there's a loss in overtime, actually. I believe. I believe that could have been a regulation loss. That was, I believe, actually. No, it wasn't. Actually, it was overtime. I don't know what's going on anymore. Toronto, strong team. Actually, we're stronger than them now at this point. I spoke too soon. That was an overtime loss. And then Montreal, maybe one win for the road, and it's another loss, but that one comes in regulation, that one. So, Konechny now at 24 points. Reinhart at 47. Save percentage, we aren't up there. Goals against average, we're not up there. Wins, we are up there. Gibson is in 4th. He's only 1 behind the leader. Points, we are not up there. Goals and assists. Goals, no. Assists, yes. Reinhardt's actually in number 6 spot. Good job, Reinhardt. Team standings, we're at 73 points now, guys. We are in the playoffs at this point, as long as we can hold off Detroit and Toronto. And then we actually aren't far off of a playoff spot in the Atlantic Division. The Metropolitan Division, for sure, we're in, as long as we can hold off Detroit and Toronto. But the Atlantic Division is so tight. We need 7 points just to catch, or 2 points to catch 4th on this side. You know what I mean? We wouldn't cross over. We'd end up playing Boston or Ottawa, depending on which one goes. So Edmonton's got 80 points. Let's see, Pittsburgh, where are you? Pittsburgh's at 60 points, so they are a little bit up. Because if you count, that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're picking 6th right now, which is not bad. They could drop. I mean, New York is close. Florida's close. Islanders are both. New York's are close, so they could jump up to 4th. They could be a top 3 even, because Vancouver's at 56 points. St. Louis 55. So they're still out of this. We could still end up with this, boys. Could still happen. Okay. So, trade deadline. I don't think we're going to make any trades. I'm just going to use my phone, go to my trading block. Oh, not trade players. We're going to a trading block. There you go. Okay, shut that down. Let us go to the trade deadline here now. No, we don't need to review our trading block. Ottawa, we need to beat Ottawa. They're ahead of us in the standings. We can catch them. We lose to them. That's not good, and it was a shutout too, so we couldn't even get to overtime. No trades there. It's going to be a tough year for us because this Eastern Conference is so strong. Minnesota calling again. They want to give us Matt Bolesky for a 3rd. They are trading like crazy. I don't know why they're picking picks. They're taking picks. 81 overall Matt Bolesky. $1.7 million cap space for a 3rd. No, thank you. No, I'm not. He's not worth a 3rd in my opinion. Okay, let's see here. St. Louis calling now. I bet you it's our 3rd for something. Our 1st, Pittsburgh's 1st for Vladimir Tarasenko. Vladimir Tarasenko, 85. Why would I want to pick up a second-line sniper and a 3rd-round pick? No. I would rather have our 1st, because that's a top 10 at this point. Continue. Minnesota calling. I'm assuming it's probably a 4th now. Oh, Ottawa's 3rd for Matt Bolesky. No, that's okay. They really want to get rid of Matt Bolesky. They thought, you know what, they took Brodin. Maybe they'll want Bolesky. No, Bolesky really doesn't bring anything to our team that we don't already have. All right. Curtis Lazar got waived. He's 4 yellow stars. He's maxed out. That's too bad. It's too bad. He could have been something good. No, sorry, Curtis. All right. Let's keep this thing going. We're almost done the year. 34, 25, and 5. We need to get some wins going here. We lost the last couple in a row. Actually, quite a few in a row. It's like 4 in a row we lost now. So we need to get back on that horse. That's not the way you get back on that horse. Not even close. And that's a regulation loss again. So it's 3 straight regulation losses. Not good. Connor McDavid with 30 goals on the year. They're only 30, 30, and 6. Come on, guys. This is important. God damn it, man. Another loss. Here comes Pittsburgh, St. Louis. St. Louis is a Western Conference team, so it's not a 2-point win or a 4-point win. It's just a 2-point win. But Pittsburgh's going to be a big one because they're the team that we took their pick from. Sent them Shattenkirk. And we need to be better than them. We need to be better than them. St. Louis looks like they're actually quite competitive. There you go. We got a win in the column there. 35 wins on the year now. That puts us at 80 points. 75 points. Pardon me. Here's Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Come on, guys. A big win here against them. Put them... Oh, my God. It's a 5-0 loss. It's not even close. This is not good. We're trailing off. There you go. It's okay if we lose one game to Pittsburgh. I mean, they may go on and lose 5 in a row. Here's Detroit. Got to beat them. They're following us. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. How come we can't beat the teams that are right below us? Here's Boston. They're a strong team this year. Holy shit, are they ever. Nice. A 4-1 win against Boston. Tampa Bay up next. They're strong as well. Steven Stamkos having a phenomenal year. 52 assists, 37 goals. He beats both of our leaders. Oh, for Christ's sake, man. Come on. We need to win some games. The rest of this month, we need to win. Scout assignment. Actually, we probably needed this. Let's go forwards. OHL. Defenseman. The WHL. They have a top 5 here. I want to find out a little bit more about them. Let's go 3 weeks here. Okay. Okay, so we've got how many games left in this month? 5 games left. So we can finish at 42, 30, and 5 if we win the rest. I think we can do it. I believe in our team. Okay, we can finish 41, 31, and 5. Come on, guys. Put some wins together. These are crucial wins. We're falling out of the race if we don't win. Oh, my God. Come on. 37, 32, and 5. For Christ's sake, what is wrong with this team? We're doing so well, and now we're only 5 games above 500. Detroit, a team nipping at our heels. They're actually ahead of us right now because they got one more win. Oh, thank God. We needed that one. Big time. Florida, again, nipping at our heels. Oh, my God, guys. Big losses over and over and over again. Tampa Bay, a strong team. Like, oh, finally. Jesus. All right, this is going to be a close race. This is going to be really close. I mean, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 games remaining. So for a total of 10 points. Standings. We are currently at 83 points. That is good enough to make... Oh, wow. We are so far to the playoffs right now with that loss. Toronto's is 6 points ahead of us. And we've got a total of 10 games. And we need to beat them in order to make the playoffs. If we don't, we're screwed. Fuck, man. Where's Pittsburgh's pick? And they're at 80 points now. So they're, like... Pittsburgh's almost as good as we are at this point. So that pick is shit at this point. Ah, God damn it. Made the wrong choice. All right. We're going to have to sim each game. We're going to have to sim each game. That's the only way we can do it. First period, 0-0. We got 1 shot. Second, 1-0. Third, come on! This is a flippin' joke, man. Shouldn't have traded him to Pittsburgh. Should have just hung on to him for a little while longer. Oh, that's so stupid. That's so incredibly stupid. It makes me sick. I'm not going to jump in these and sim these. Like, the likelihood of us making the playoffs at this point are just so slim. Like, look at that. We're 8 points back and only 8 points to spare. Just put us out of our flippin' misery at this point. God damn it, man. We traded away our pick. It's worth dick all now to us. It's worth a lot to Minnesota. They wanted to see us lose, and we are. I mean, the best that could happen, there's another win. The best that can happen for us is a total of, what, 91 points? Or 89 points? Something stupid like that. We'd have to win all the games, though. If we do, we may not even be there. I mean, it doesn't matter to me, for Christ's sake. I don't understand, man. Do not understand this game. We're winning at the very end when we don't need it anymore. Well, we do. We need Pittsburgh to lose, but they're not gonna. Not enough. And we win the... Come on. One more. Fucking lost it, of course. All right. 89 points. Yeah, we finished 5 points out of the playoffs in that because of it. But look at that. We had more points. We had the same number of points as the Metropolitan Division leaders. That's such a joke. Such a joke. And then Pittsburgh finished with what? They actually make the playoffs. And we don't. And then their pick becomes more valuable than ours. Minnesota is at 82 points. They aren't picking last. We should have traded with Vancouver. They only got 71 points. But there's by a landslide. Pittsburgh's making the playoffs, so we're minimum at the most 15th overall with that pick. Fuck. Stupid move. Stupid move. God damn it, I can't even review this right now. This is pissing me off. God damn it. We can't even win, and we can't even get the things we want. So stupid.